Saskia Sassen is a Dutch-American sociologist noted for her analyses of globalization and international human migration. She is Robert S. Lynd Professor of Sociology at Columbia University and Centennial Visiting Professor at the London School of Economics. Sassen coined the term global city. Family and early life. Sassen was born in The Hague, Netherlands in 1947. In 1948 Sassen's parents, Willem Sassen and Miep van der Voet, escaped to Argentina and the family lived in Buenos Aires. Her father was a Dutch collaborator with the Nazis, a Nazi journalist and a member of the Waffen-SS. In the 1950s Willem Sassen was close to Adolf Eichmann when both were living in Argentina and she recalls him visiting her childhood home. Saskia Sassen also spent part of her youth in Italy and says she was brought up in 5 languages. She is married to sociologist Richard Sennett. Artist Hilary Kood Sassen is her son from her first marriage to Daniel Kood. Education. From 1966, Sassen spent a year each at the Université Copyright de Poitiers, France, the Université de Study di Roma, and the University of Buenos Aires, for studies in philosophy and political science. From 1969, Sassen studied sociology and economics at the University of Notre Dame, Indiana, where she obtained MA and PhD degrees in 1971 and 1974, respectively. In addition, she obtained a master's degree in philosophy at the University of Poitiers in 1974. Academic posts. After being a postdoctoral fellow at the Center for International Affairs at Harvard University, Sassen held various academic positions in and outside the USA, such as the Ralph Lewis Professor of Sociology at the University of Chicago. She is currently Robert S. Lynd Professor of Sociology at Columbia University and Centennial Visiting Professor of Political Economy in the Department of Sociology at the London School of Economics. During the 1980s and 1990s, Sassen emerged as a prolific author in urban sociology. She studied the impacts of globalization such as economic restructuring, and how the movements of labor and capital influence urban life. She also studied the influence of communication technology on governance. Sassen observed how nation-states begin to lose power to control these developments, and she studied increasing general transnationalism, including transnational human migration. She identified and described the phenomenon of the global city. Her 1991 book bearing this title made her a widely quoted author on globalization. An updated edition of her book was published in 2001. In the early 2000s, Sassen focused on immigration and globalization, with her denationalization and transnationalism projects. Her books have been translated into 21 languages. Works. Authored books equals. The Global City, New York, London, Tokyo First ed. ISBN 0-691-07063-6. The Mobility of Labor and Capital. A Study in International Investment and Labor Flow ISBN 0-521-38672-1. Cities in a World Economy Updated 4th ed., Original 1994. Series, Sociology for a New Century, ISBN 1-4129-3680-2. Losing Control? Sovereignty in an Age of Globalization Series, University Seminars Leonard Hastings Scoff Memorial Lectures, ISBN 0-231-10608-4. Globalization and its Discontents. Essays on the New Mobility of People and Money, ISBN 1-56084-518-8. Guests and Aliens ISBN 1-56584-608-7. The Global City, New York, London, Tokyo Updated 2D ed., Original 1991. ISBN 0-691-07063-6. Territory, Authority, Rights, From Medieval to Global Assemblages ISBN 0-691-09538-8. Awards for TAR, winner of the 2007 Distinguished Book Award, Political Economy of the World Systems section, by ASA. Winner of the 2007 Robert Jervis and Paul Schroeder Best Book Award, International History and Politics section, by APSA, Elements for a Sociology of Globalization, or A Sociology of Globalization ISBN 0-393-92726-1. Expulsions, Brutality and Complexity in the Global Economy. Edited books Global Networks, Linked Cities, ed. Saskia Sassen ISBN 0-415-93162-2, ISBN 0-415-93163-0. Digital Formations, IT and New Architectures in the Global Realm, eds. Robert Latham and Saskia Sassen ISBN 0-691-11986-4, ISBN 0-691-11987-2. Deciphering the Global, Its Scales, Spaces and Subjects. Book chapters Mediating Practices, Women Within Cyberspace, in eds. John Armitage and Joanne Roberts, Living with Cyberspace, Technology and Society in the 21st Century Vil. 203p, ISBN 0-485-00444-5, ISBN 0-485-00636-7, ISBN 0-8264-6035-6, ISBN 0-8264-6036-4. Beyond Sovereignty, De Facto Transnationalism and Immigration Policy, in eds. Friedman, Jonathan and Ronderia, Shalini, Worlds on the Move, Globalization, Migration, and Cultural Security Kshix, 372p, 24 nth 1/4, series, Toda Institute Book Series on Global Peace and Policy 6, ISBN 1-86064-951-3. Electronic Markets and Activist Networks, The Weight of Social Logics in Digital Formations, IT and New Architectures in the Global Realm, eds. Robert Latham and Saskia Sassen ISBN 0-691-11986-4, ISBN 0-691-11987-2, pages 54-88. When Places Have Deep Economic Histories, in eds. Goldsmith, Stephen and Elizabeth, Lynn, What We See, Advancing the Observations of Jane Jacobs, pages 263-275, ISBN 978-9815593-1-5. Articles How Population Lies, True, Big cities no longer draw big numbers. But that doesn't mean their power is slipping too. Newsweek International, July 3, 10, 2006. Migration Policy, From Control to Governance. In the United States and Europe alike, immigration policy isn't working, and the failure is most evident at the crossing points of the rich and poor worlds, from the Mexican border to the Canary Islands. Open Democracy. The Repositioning of Citizenship and Alienage, Emergent Subjects and Spaces for Politics, Globalizations, Volume 2, No. 1, pages 79-94. Regulating Immigration in a Global Age, A New Policy Landscape, Parallax, Volume 11, No. 1, pages 35-45. Comment: We seem to have forgotten history, The Guardian. Going Beyond the National State in the USA, The Politics of Minoritized Groups in Global Cities, Diogenes, Volume 51, No. 3, pages 59-65. The New Lords of Africa, in The Guardian, July 9, 2003. Also in Piecework, Volume 30, No. 338, September 2003, p. 20-21, ISSN 0748-0725. A Message from the Global South, The Guardian. Special Report, Refugees in Britain Unstoppable Immigrants, in The Guardian. Home Truths, The Notion that the West is threatened with mass invasions of immigrants is a myth, The Guardian. Women's Burden, Counter-Geographies of Globalization and the Feminization of Survival, Journal of International Affairs, New York, Volume 53, No. 2, pages 504 to 524, ISSN 0022-197X. Cities, Between Global Actors and Local Conditions, the 1997 Leadfrack monograph. Beyond Sovereignty, De Facto Transnationalism in Immigration Policy, in European Journal of Migration and Law, Volume 1, pages 177 to 198, 1999. Also published as The De Facto Transnationalizing of Immigration Policy. Global Financial Centers, in Foreign Affairs, New York, Volume 78, No. 1, pages 75 to 87, ISSN 0015-7120. The De Facto Transnationalizing of Immigration Policy. Also published as Beyond Sovereignty, De Facto Transnationalism in Immigration Policy, in European Journal of Migration and Law, Volume 1, 1999, pages 177 to 198. Transnational Economies and National Migration Policies, ISBN 90-5589-038-3. Analytic Borderlands, Race, Gender and Representation in the New City, in ed. King, Anthony D., Representing the City, Ethnicity, Capital, and Culture in the 21st Century Metropolis, pages 183 to 202, ISBN 0-8147-4678-0, ISBN 0-8147-4679-9. With Morita, Kairo, The New Illegal Immigration in Japan 1980-1992, in the International Migration Review, Volume 28, No. 1, pages 153 to 163, ISSN 0197-9183. With Smith, Robert, Post-Industrial Employment and Third World Immigration, Casualization and the New Mexican Migration in New York Series, Papers on Latin America No. 26. New York City's Informal Economy Series, ISS Working Papers in the Social Sciences, 1988-89, Volume 4, No. 9. Dissertations as Sassen could, Saskia Non-Dominant Ethnic Populations as a Possible Component of the U.S. Political Economy, The Case of Blacks and Chicanos. As Sassen could, Saskia Social Stratification, Ethnicity and Ideology, Anglos and Chicanos in the United States. Interviews Osooth interviews Saskia Sassen, Open Source Urbanism, November 8, 2013. Saskia Sassen, interview with Nomi Lopez Trujillo, Gonzu, May 18, 2013. Ciudad y Frontera, interview, Archine, April 18, 2013. The Global Street or the Democracy of the Powerless, interview with Lukasz Pawlowski, Cultura Liberalna, February 20, 2012. A Theory Talk with Saskia Sassen, Theory Talks, September 6, 2011. Much of the global is still dressed in the clothes of the national interview with Saskia Sassen by Lewis Martin, The Ideas Interview, Saskia Sassen, John Sutherland meets a social scientist who argues that we need to understand the full complexities and dangers of globalization. The Guardian, July 4, 2006. Keynote speaker at 2008 Metropolis Congress in Sydney, October 2008. Sassen will address world mayors and industry leaders with her research on the increasing significance of connected relationships between cities in the 21st century. Redirected Power and Capital as Forces for Change keynote speaker at the Second International Holcim Forum for Sustainable Construction, a Euro-Urban Transformation, second day, Friday, April 20, 2007. Honors and Awards. In January 2004, Sassen received the honoris causa degree in urbanism at Delft University of Technology. In 2013, she received the Prince of Asturias Award in Social Sciences. In 2014, she received the honoris causa degree at Universitat de Murcia and École Normale Supérieure. See also, Globalization, Human Migration, International Trade, Nation-States, Rural Depopulation, Sociology, Transnationalism, Urbanization. References External links, personal website, Sassen's page at the London School of Economics, member profile, Committee on Global Thought at Columbia University, The Transnationalism Project, University of Chicago, downloadable PDFs of Sassen's papers at the University of Chicago's Transnationalism Project website, Globalization and World Cities, site at Loughborough University UK, founded by Peter Hall, Sassen, and Nigel Thrift, Guantanamo in Germany in The Guardian, August 21, 2007, 2008 Metropolis Congress Sydney, Saskia on Divulge, Saskia Sassen at Unbound, comment, "We seem to have forgotten history," The Guardian, February 26, 2004. Special report, Terrorism in the US a message from the Global South, in The Guardian, September 12, 2001. Special report, Refugees in Britain a unstoppable immigrants, in The Guardian, September 12, 2000. Saskia Sassen's missing chapter, article about Sassen in the Chronicle of Higher Education, The Language of Expulsion. By Saskia Sassen, Truth Out. July 30, 2014.